Hi there, and welcome to Week 1 of NFnL PICS 2019. I'm your host, Pat Ritz. This is the show where we pick the regional teams here in Erie. That would be Pittsburgh, Buffalo, and Cleveland. We call it NFnL PICS because there's no effing lines. We're just picking winners and losers here. No point spreads or over-unders. Let's get to the first game. It's Steelers at Patriots. Steelers are the dogs in this one. Ben's asking, hey, raise your hand if you want to go to the playoffs. They did not make it last year. That was a pretty dismal season for them. So Big Ben, he's going to need some help this year. You couldn't ask for any better than James Conner. Follow me if you want to win. The Conner Chronicles. James last year was 11th in rushing. He had 973 yards. He was 4.5 average. That's pretty seriously good. Also chewing on the fact that Juju Smith-Schuster is our number one receiver right now. Even at number 2 last year, he was number 5 in the league with 1426 on yards and a 12.6 average. He's definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with. Also a force for the Steelers is their defense. Last year they were number 6 total defense, and their sack defense was number one in the league. So they're hoping to keep that up. Hey, it's all about keeping the standard as the standard. We'll see what happens with Tomlin and the boys. They're taking on Tom Brady, the old man, Bill Belichick, the mean old man, and of course Robert Kraft, the dirty old man. Yeah, hey Bob, go get a massage. Hey, so the question is, can they win at Foxborough? They're 1-5 at Foxborough in the Brady era. The one win they had was against Matt Castle, so that's still up in the air if they can beat Brady at Foxborough. You betcha they can. I believe that. And break out those terrible towels, people. I'm taking the Steelers.
We're from the town with the great football team. We cheer the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay, so our next game is the Browns. The Titans at the Browns. The Browns are favored at the beginning of the season. Home opener, that's pretty amazing. The Browns go into the primary colors from their Color Rush unis. Pretty sharp look for them. Freddie Kitchens is looking to cook up some wins this year. He is definitely going to have to get things going. They fired Greg Williams last year and went with this guy instead, the offensive coordinator. We'll see if he can get things done. He's the guy who helped old Shakin' Baker Mayfield get things going with his game. Mayfield definitely a leader on that team and looking pretty good so far. Nick Chubb also a serious player, real threat. Last year Nick Chubb was 10th in rushing, 996 yards, 5.2 average. Very good running numbers. The Browns have a great receiving core. They're going to have to mix it up. They have OBJ, but they need to throw to more than just him to make sure they get points. Their defense, number 30 in the year, not very good. But if they can get that defense up to a decent level this year, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. Tennessee Titans, on the other hand, Marcus Mariota in the final year of his 5-year rookie contract, still waiting for him to break out. Their running back, Derrick Henry, he is injured right now. He's probably going to be out for 2 weeks. He was a major force for them last year, gained a lot of yards. But the real force for them was their defense last year. They're number 8 overall, number 3 in points allowed with 303 throughout the year. If they can put some pressure on Mayfield, they may be able to keep the crowd quiet and do some serious harm. OBJ, do they have a chance? He might say they're a shoo-in. I'm going to agree with them. I'm going to take the Browns. And the next game is the Bills at Jets. The Bills are the dogs in this one. They're playing Jets at home. Let's face it, the Bills' defense was stout. They were number 2 last year overall. They were number 1 against the pass. They get a lot of turnovers. They definitely know how to take advantage of the situation, score some points. They're looking for Josh Allen to come around. The guy he's pretty good. He can move around. He's got legs, he's got wheels, he can whip the ball downfield, but you know, he got a little dinged up last year. If their offensive line can come up big for them and keep him protected and make a pocket for him, he could be very, very good this year, get the ball downfield. Also, they let go of LaShawn McCoy. We got Devin Singletary here. He's one of the two guys who will probably be running the ball along with Frank Gore. I'm guessing will be starting. But Singletary, he's definitely their rookie prospect, a little green, but he should be pretty good this year. Got to watch. Speaking of green, the Jets are in their new green, Gotham green unis. Don't know why you would change out of those classic ones they had. They're going with a little blend of their 1980s all greens and, I don't know, the Patriots or something on their shoulders. Their quarterback, Sam Darnold, he had a pretty abysmal rating last year. He definitely has talent, but we haven't seen him do much with it yet. Ty Whittingham, the ex-Green Bay Packer, they're hoping to get some production out of him. He was showing some promise this year in preseason. Speaking of preseason, Le'Veon Bell didn't play any. In fact, he hasn't taken a snap since the 27 Steelers season. So we'll see what happens with him. He should have fresh legs. The Jets defense, though, I'll tell you what, they're kind of weak. 25 overall last year. We'll see what they can do with that. A lot of people here are picking the Jets, Jets. I'm saying, let's go Buffalo. Okay, now we go to the lock pick of the week. This week we're going for Indianapolis Colts at LA Chargers. The Chargers had a great season last year. The Colts were some odds-on favorites to win the Super Bowl this year, according to some. Things have changed. Phillip Rivers still looking like he is ready to go and supercharged and just fired up this year from last year. As far as Indy goes, they're feeling a little down on their luck after, well, let's face it, they're just shit out of luck. Yeah, I'm taking the Bolts in this one. Next one is the coin toss, which is now the Monday night coin toss this year. So the Monday night game, there's two this year. I picked the, yep, that's right, the Denver Raiders game. This one, if it's heads, it's going to be Denver. If it's tails, it's going to be Raiders. This year we're using the Steelers coin. Heads is the logo. Tails is the script logo. Here we go with the toss. And it is heads. Heads it is. So let's see here. Heads is the Denver Broncos. So I get the Broncos in this one. Kind of glad. I didn't really want to be rooting for Antonio Brown. Psycho boy. So yeah, that's it for this week's NFnL picks. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, subscribe. It's on a YouTube channel this year. Things are going to change a little this year. We're going to update some things. It's going to look a little cooler in the next coming weeks. And when it comes to the NFnL, it's just an effing game.